Hey guys, it's Glenn from GMP Custom Fabrications. This is more of an update video than actual anything, just because I felt like I needed to get something out because it's been a while. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I've been doing some work in my shop to try to make a little more usable space year-round, which involves putting this wall up, putting the ceiling up, and the better lighting. Right now I've got 4 of my lights up. I'll be doing 4 more on the other side. I've got the ceiling fan, and I'm probably going to paint the walls white whenever I get done all the way. Something else I did in this space is these the overhead garage door here. It was your standard, go up and then it would go out flat to where, it came up to about here, when it was open, and that would, if I was to put a lift in here, it would be in the way. I don't know if I'll ever get a lift, but at least now, the past couple days, me and my dad worked on, we redid the angle so when the door goes up, it goes more straight up. Not so high that it goes through the ceiling, but enough to where it's at a better angle so it gets out of our way, gets out of the floor area without being in the way of a lift. That was an ordeal. The materials that I got from this, as I mentioned in previous videos, was from a building that me and my dad and friend tore down just for that reason, get materials out of it. And one thing that we got from that was garage doors and a bunch of hardware with it, and most of them just had regular rollers like this, like what mine had, but one of them had bigger rollers, or what I guess whatever that would be called, but it starts out bigger and goes smaller. Well, when we first went to put that door like it is, we still had these rollers on it, and it wouldn't lift itself up and it didn't want to close good. Right in the middle it was fine, but we knew something was wrong. We couldn't figure out. We'd add more tension to it, then we couldn't close it all the way. Then we let tension off, then it would close, but didn't want to go up all the way. So after fighting with it for hours, we finally decided, hey, let's try putting those funny looking wheels on there. And so that's what we did. We replaced these with those. We had to move it out, and had to, once we put tension on the spring, and it just, I'll let you see for yourself. Goes up just like it should. And now when it's up, see, it's not taking up this space. If I had the car on a lift, it would be in this space right here. Now the ceiling fan, if that gets to be an issue with the lift, that's an easy fix there. I can move it, take it down. I've got the other fan there. Really wouldn't have to have it in this space. But anyway, that's what I've been doing, keeping me from getting the swap done. I've not done anything on Rat Duallie since the last video where I was working on the dash and spindle cluster mount. I really am trying to get back on that. I wanted to get this space done because I wanted to finish that up over here to where everything's easier to do. I'll have everything better organized, and right now it's taken me so long getting anything done because of my mess I've gotten here. Something else that will help on that note, there's an auction site that I go to, Gov Deals. I had done a video a while back where I got some tools from there, from an online auction, and put a link right here. You go check it out. Yesterday we went and picked these up, these 2 toolboxes. These were from a post office up in St. Louis. Good. Heavy built. It looks like they took regular toolboxes and then put this heavy duty frame around it and the casters on it. And the guy that I picked them up from said that, well, whenever they have new guys come in, they buy them all new stuff. So the old stuff is, I guess they take maybe their tools with them, I don't know, but anyway, they don't take the boxes with them. So they buy new boxes from the new guys. And then they end up customizing them and all this. In fact, he told me this side piece over here, the guy stored his aerosol cans in. Apparently, for whatever reason at the post office, they're not supposed to have aerosol cans. And the guy kind of laughed because apparently that's a common thing for them to do, is to make little places to hide. There we go. It looks like this one's got the same kind of deal on the side of it. And that's probably where I'll be putting mine at. It does seem like a good idea, and I do have a lot of them. But anyway, that's going to help me be able to organize more, give me more space for my stuff. I just wanted to get out a quick video before I start it today. I've got a bunch of stuff to do to get this space done, get it ready. I'm going to go up. I got to add brackets to the top of the garage door tracks, and then go back, and you can see I started laying some tin. Thankfully for my dad, I was planning on mounting the tin to the bottom of those boards, which was going to be a nightmare. I know it would have been. I would have had to, you know, hold it up, have somebody else, 2 ladders, scaffolding or something to hold it from the bottom side. And Dad said, "Why don't you just lay it on top?" Okay, yeah, I guess so. So that's what I'm doing. I'm laying the tin on top and running screws down from the top to hold it in place. Yes, it definitely makes it a lot easier. And then the whole point was to insulate it, so now I can just roll out my insulation on top of the tin when I'm done, and it'll give me the same thing without the aggravation. Shout out to Dad for pointing out the obvious on that one. But I still have, I'm gonna have to clean up this area here. Got stuff to sort out, go through. That's on my list of things to do today. This little cart over here was all my electrical stuff, and that's gonna be gone through and sorted out. I got tubs. I'm a pack rat when it comes to wiring, because, you know, Lord forbid you have to go buy some wiring because it's not cheap, especially if you just need a little bit. I'll go through that, and my focus today is going to be that wall bracketry. Yeah, I have to go ahead and mount. That's just laying up on the rafter now. I gotta go ahead and do brackets to hold it in place. And I've got these lights up here. I've got a couple more lights I have to hang up on the other side. Eventually I'll do four more over there, and make this area really light. My goal is to only have to use the drop light if I'm underneath the car, not necessarily under the hood. You know, I just want to be able to see everything. I want it well lit, so it just makes it easier to see everything, and it makes it for better videos, because I don't have to worry so much about, you know, facing the light when I'm talking. I should have light everywhere. Like right now, I'm talking with the garage door behind me, which puts me in shadow. I know that. Anyway, that's it. Also, this video will be the first one that I have edited 100% on my new computer. My Asus $250 Walmart special that I had been using. I had just bought it for, you know, surfing the internet, watching videos, so it wasn't ever intended to really work. So when I was trying to edit videos on it, it was struggling bad. It was taking forever to do anything, and there towards the end it wouldn't even finish opening up the editing software. The last video I put up, the final edits on it was done on the new computer. It's a HP Probook 650 G2. I got it on the government auction site. Me and my wife, I got one for her. This is for Valentine's Day. We both got computers. And I really feel funny about telling people about gov deals, because she might be the person bidding against me next time. So, but anyway, it's a hell of a good site. Anyway, this video will be 100% edited on the new laptop, so we'll see how it goes. And I suspect it's going to be a lot easier, a lot less stress, because it was wearing me out. It was taking forever to do anything with it. So of course, any of you guys that do videos, you know, if you're spending more time editing than you are shooting footage, it gets to be a chore, and I want to get away from that. I want to be able to shoot 4 hours of video and then edit it in half an hour and be done. And that's what my goal is. I don't want to be spending more time doing that than doing this, because this I want to do anyway. This is doing stuff in the shop is my passion, is what I live for, and doing the videos is secondary. It's something I'm starting to enjoy a little bit, and maybe at some point, you know, it turns into something, but you can't get into this expecting that. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there because I'm rambling, and I'm just going to make it harder for me to edit all the crap out of it every time I squirrel went off a different tangent. But anyway, this is Glenn for G&P Custom Fabrications, living the dream till the freaking phone rings. Thanks for watching.